What does Left 4 Dead mean? I'm not a native speaker. Also, I play video games. Tongue-poking smiley. When the video game Left 4 Dead came out, I thought the phrase was just a cool, but largely meaningless title that hinted at the game being about zombies. I, since then, found out it was a real phrase, but I'm still unsure as to what it really means. For example, the phrase "they were left for dead," does it mean something like this? They were left to die because there was no hope for them, or maybe it was assumed they were dead by then, i.e. highly unlikely that they were still alive, or they were left there on purpose so they would die. Also, another form of the phrase is "let die," which I first heard in Green Day's song 21 Guns. When it's time to live and let die, and you can't get another try, something inside this heart has died, you're in ruins. Here it sounds more like it has a similar meaning to give up on life. Could someone explain this phrase and its various forms to me?
To understand what this simple phrase means, first think of the literal meaning, that the person was abandoned because it was assumed that they were already dead, mortally wounded, or that it was inevitable that they die. But there is more to the phrase than that. In common usage, this phrase is often part of a narrative where a person was expected to die, yet against the odds they survived. Some examples from Coca. Left for dead by a busy road, Susan managed to get a ride to a police station where she insisted she be brought to the Nairobi Women's Hospital. Pushal, just 11 years old, was beaten, stabbed and left for dead, but he lived to testify against Reginald and Jerry Mahaf. A young man in Los Angeles was robbed, shot, left for dead, but he lived because a bullet was stopped by a radio in his pocket. The common theme in these stories is an act of cruelty towards an innocent person who survives either by a stroke of luck or a miracle. A proper reading of the title Left 4 Dead should include cruelty, abandonment, but also a sense of hope.
Literally means to leave behind, to die, to abandon someone as being dead. The abandoned person may actually be alive. In general use, it means to abandon something because there is no hope for it.
It means to me that they were left behind because everyone assumed they were dead, or as good as dead.
Colloquially, it also means to beat somebody in a race so comprehensively that they might as well have been dead.
All three of Hope's suggested interpretations of Left 4 Dead may be valid according to context, although the third would more likely be phrased as left to die. In the real world, I think it makes little difference which meaning one assumes. At Martin Beckett correctly points up another, rather different, colloquial usage. Per my comment against the question, Green Day's Live and Let Die, itself just an echo of the title of the Fleming book/Bond film, is unrelated.
If you want to support the channel, please consider